That was 100%.
Okay, this is a very strong pick coming for Bigetron Gamely. They have a mid to late game Claude and also have a Gushing for the early game.
Actually, Dalen is going to play this Leon.
Yes, that's quite surprising because he usually is the main tank for his team.
Yeah, and now Zekers is the main tank and Fredo the sub tank, and Dalen is back to core.
Yes.
And this is something new for Saints Indo. Alright, that's the draft for game number 1. Who do you think will win?
I like Bigetron's draft. It's quite rounded as well, but it relies a lot on Gushin, how he plays the early game. If he can't snowball in the early game, it will be quite hard in the mid game because Cloud will be pressured quite hard.
Yep. Alright, I will go for you as well. I will go for Bigetron Gamely on this draft. And we will see how it goes on the result of the game pretty soon. And right away, we'll go into the game.
All troops deployed.
Alright, we are going into the first game of the last match of the week. This is Saints Indo going against Bigetron Gamely, the very important match for both of the teams. And now we're looking, the Kaya was playing very aggressively from Finn, and Bravo was using his signature Claude.
Yes, and here we can see Saints Indo using the Kadita in the mid lane. It's not very well known as a mid laner.
Yep.
I think only Aerowolf uses Kadita in the mid lane.
Yep, and look at that. This is why I'm talking about the Leomord going against Tamus. It's like 60% to 40% because the Tamus can zone out using his wheel, or you can just leave your wheel into the creep wave and
push
then
it very fast.
And you just like showing your face into his face. And now Brans is already on the top side and doesn't want Dalen actually touching a single wave at all. And now they're going for that.
Oh, Bravo took it on the bottom.
Bravo take it using his first skill. What a play from Bravo. That was really great executed.
And Bram's also securing a gold buff on the top side of the map, and we can see 2 gold buffs going to Bigetron Gamely right now.
Yep, Bigetron and Brans is already almost level 4. This might be going into something, it's level 4. And Fredo needs to be careful. Brans still break the limit. Going diving into Fredo, but no, Play will not get his Breath of the Ocean. But Zekers, what? He missed. And now, but Brans is actually getting caught by the Breath of the Ocean as well as the rough waves.
Yes, that was a very strong outplay coming from Saints Indo, and Brans, he just went in ham. Like, why did he do that? He actually gambled on the first blood and gave 2 kills away to Saints Indo.
Yeah, it was not 10 daggers out. So
it was 5 daggers.
Yeah, it was 5 daggers because he using it to clear the wave. Then it was cooldown and he refreshed it. And it was just 5 daggers. You cannot burst down using a 5 daggers.
So early in the game.
Yeah, so early in the game. So, okay, they caught the Kadita. And the playing so much aggressive. The passive will pop. And that's it. Fredo is already level 4. I think he is trying to look for something to be kicked onto his way. And now there's coming in. Zekers will get Vin. And there's the kick onto Vin. And there's the Breath of the Ocean onto Vin. Rough Waves also used. But Vin's still alive.
Yes, Vin is still alive right now. And they're probably going for the turtle right now since it's quite open. And Bravo in the bottom lane just farming, just chilling out, farming looking for some gold because his action starts in the mid game. Oh, that's a very nice catch from Brans.
Alright, because Clay wants a piece of this turtle, but Dalen is actually calling his Phantom Saint Avatar Guardian, but turtle has been slain by Brad, and Zekers get Finn, but Fredo is actually getting down by Bravo. Bravo is actually joining the fight, and Zekers needs to go down as well. And there's the clear wave from Blazing Duet. They just going for mid right now from this Bigetron Gamely. And what? Okay, rough waves. Just to make sure the damage is there to make them pull out.
And that was a very nice move from Bravo. He knew there was going to be
okay, Dalen, you're getting very low. And Rosora, can you get it? Oh no, he missed! Oh,
wait, round two. Is he going for round 2?
No.
No. He missed just barely almost taking out Dalen.
Okay, Fredo is actually the one getting the gold buff. All of that effort from Sora. What is happening actually?
Yes, but it's not a huge problem right now because Bigetron is still in control of the early game, having a 2k gold lead up against Indo right now.
Yep, and now there's the pull from Finn, and as well the combo wombo from Brand, and now Dalen is going in, but the rough waves damage is not there for Dalen to make something happen.
Yes, and Sora does have to be careful of the roams from Clay because Kadita does have a huge, large amount of burst damage, which you really have to be careful of.
Yep, Bravo is just farming. He's already level 8 and 4 minutes in, he already have that Demon Hunter Sword, but Zakers is almost burst down by Brand, but there's the heal coming up from Dreams. That was well played by Dreams, and now he's getting kicked, and there's the Breath of the Ocean, also the Rough Waves to finish off Dreams.
Yes, and that was a blunder coming out from Dreams right now. He's being so far out of position, even though the opponent does have a choke and displace him out.
Yep, and Bravo was just using his mirror image to go back. There's three heroes down on the bottom lane, and this carry was just pretty much farming. And Vin actually not going for that fleeting time early. He's going for that medallion, of course.
Yes.
First.
Because we have seen Kaya a lot.
Oh, Vin actually pulling in Pras, but there's the Jutkendu and as well as the Way of the Dragon, and now Pras has to die, and Bravo still have the help for that Blazing Duet. Brands has to go down by that Kadita, but Bravo is actually chasing in. Vin is so low, and he needs to go back.
Yes, we can see another trade coming in for Bigetron, 1-for-1 this time, taking down Pras and exchanging him with Brands, the mid laner. It's not the most worth trade, if I would say. But right now we can see Bravo having some space to farm and maybe chunk down the turret and Zakers.
He's already level 9 actually, this Bravo.
Yeah, because he's been farming, he's been farming all the time in side lane.
Okay, Clay wants a piece of this, and the Breath of the Ocean will get Dreams.
Wow, and you can see Dreams just exploding to the damage of Kadita. And Bravo has to be very careful because Kadita is 5-1-0 right now. And Kadita has a lot of burst damage that he can use to just one-shot Bravo. Yep,
and now Saint Indo was just going into the turtle, trying to have some gold, chasing the network of Bigetron Gamely. But Brands killed Dalen.
Yes.
Just by that
throwing 5 daggers.
5 daggers, and bye-bye! Goodbye, Dalen. That's it.
And they're most likely going to trade a turret unless we can see...
there's a defense.
Yeah, there's a defense actually coming in from Bravo.
Okay, even Blazing Duet use, and now this is so painful from Zakers. The second skill landed onto Bravo, and it just triggers so much damage.
And Pras actually like free hit in the backline because Bravo was hit by Gatot Kacha's second skill.
Yep.
So he couldn't move forward to actually finish off. Pras was actually quite low.
Yep. Brands and Vin actually looking for something. This is something new actually. Like, look at Vin. He's using the jungle emblem. I don't know
why.
Yeah, I don't even know why. Like, probably if a mage emblem I would understand because it will be hurt so much for that Ring of Order, but jungle, no.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's picking jungle. Maybe it's a mispick or unless he found something new to use.
Okay, actually Zakers going into Zora. Good pick onto Sora as well as the Avatar Guardian onto 2, but Dream will finish off Zakers, but that's what he needs. Sora is the main target right here.
Yeah,
but
Fredo has to be very careful.
Careful, Fredo. He's already flickered out, but Brands is actually looking for more. Clay is very low actually, but they don't need to force this for Saint Indo.
Yes, but here Bigetron is actually taking down turret, getting more gold for its
tanks.
2 tanks.
Just chunking down this turret. Oh my god.
But they got it.
Yep, they got it.
It's a 4k gold lead right now for Bigetron, and we still haven't seen Vin actually catch out key targets from Saint Indo yet.
Yep, Bravo was just keep farming. I do think that there are Bigetron Gamely's key heroes right now. He already finished up his golden staff right here and going for that Athena shield for the defense.
Yes.
And the pull onto Empress, this is huge. Brands, actually Fredo is getting caught as well, and now Sora is coming to chase Fredo. Brands is getting kicked, Way of the Dragon, but there's the Breath of the Ocean in the rough wave as well. But the heal save from that Dream, but now Clay is going down. Brands is still alive, killing spree. How can he still alive? Double kill for Brands, what just happened?
And suddenly we can see Bigetron having a 6k gold lead right now from the outplay from Branson. Somehow he survived all the action just now.
Yep, Dylan will took the tower, but for what? For the Lord and 3 kills onto Bigetron?
That's not worth it.
That's not worth it because that's just a tier 2, tier 1 actually.
That's a tier 1.
Turret, so it's not worth it.
Yes, and here we can see Bigetron already controlling the mid game right now. And Bravo, after completing his Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff, he has a lot of damage. And if he can find the correct team fight, he just needs to play duet, he can probably destroy and decimate every single player on Indo.
Yep, and Sora is actually not having a great time on this match. We see it's okay to be honest, 2-1-5.
Yeah, so now we can see BTR Dream just opening the map, moving forward more aggressively, maybe trying to set up for Brands right now.
Yep, and now turret tier 2 on top lane is already down, and Bigetron game is storming into Saints Indo inhibitor turret. Nobody there is there to actually
defend it.
To actually defend it.
There were 2 members of Saints Indo actually in the bottom lane, wave clearing when there was 5 members from Bigetron on the top side.
Yeah, the Lord is going down actually, but it's an inhibitor turret. You should have done that.
Yes, because I don't know what to say actually. There was a very, very huge loss from Saints Indo because they could have defended it in my opinion.
Yep.
They have a Kadita that's 5-2-1.
Yep.
Who could easily burst down and pressure down Bigetron, but they actually gave a free trade to Bigetron.
Oh, Kevin is actually already finished up his fleeting time. He will get Fredo. Fredo is actually a core right there. Cho is going down, and now there's the Breath of the Ocean. Also, there got Avatar Guardian and the Rough Wave as well. Dylan will get Dreams, and now double kill for Brent. Zekers down, but Bravo using the Blazing Duet is enough to push down, and Brent still wants more, but not going to get impressed. But now, what is the cost? And now Inhibitor Turret is already down. Vin is looking for more, and the Divine Judgment on to Dylan. Dylan is going down. Bravo is chasing more, and Impress is actually going very low. But no, the base is going down in the side of Bigetron.
Yes, and they won this game quite dominantly after Bravo having completed his Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff as well. And it was quite shocking to actually let Bigetron get one inhibitor turret because that was what led to the other inhibitor turrets actually being destroyed as well.
Yeah, I don't even know why. Like, they have 5 people on bottom lane. Like, I do think Empress can deal alone with the Lord, and the other 4 might have defended that.
It was quite actually easily defended if Kadita and actually Empress were just following towards the top side, but Empress could just leave and just guard the Lord, and 4 people could defend against Bigetron.
But I don't think you need Empress for it. I know Empress is behind, so he needs some farm, and you just need the Kadita and probably Zakers just to tank up and have a combo wombo over on the top lane.
Yes, and
you see the combo wombo on the bottom lane, right?
There's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. The Avatar Guardian can hit like probably 3 people, and the Breath of the Ocean will hit after that, and that just rough waves into 1 people, and you can burst 1 down. And if they that one is used for the top lane, I do think Saints Indo is still in the game.
Yes, and we can see the score is 15-10 against Saints Indo, and we can see Bravo having so much gold despite having not many kills here.
Yeah. Bravo was just, to be honest, Brand's doing a lot of work. Like
yes, Brand's did a lot of work in the early game. And we actually discussed that the early game from Bigetron relies on how Brands plays. Yep. And he played really well despite actually
getting caught 1 and 2 times.
No, he went on a suicide mission on level 4.
Yeah, on level 4.
Level 4.
Yeah, I don't know why he going for that jump onto the first turret. Probably he thinks that his friend will follow up, but the tanks was not level 4 up yet, and he was like diving in alone, and I was like, friends, help me! Oh my god. And actually that was a mistake from France.
Exactly.
But he managed to come back, and actually not far enough from Bravo, who actually just farming the whole game.
The whole game.
Yep, and Bravo was just actually pushing and pushing, and this is double, the first blood and the double kill for Clay. It was just well executed. That's what I meant, like you can do so much with the Kadita as well as the Gatkacha, but you don't do that and something happened.
Yes, actually BTR got caught quite a few times from Cho but they actually managed to trade it with objectives, trade it with fights, or just farm the whole game out, which made them always have more gold than Saints Indo.
Yep, this is a good fight as well. You see Zakers using his vengeance onto that Bravo blazing duet, and Sora is actually getting caught by this. The combo is there, but Zakers has to die right there, and nobody gets caught. This is the last. Wait, no, this is not the last fight. This is Kadita going down. This is where Brands just go out, blink out, and just go in again. It was crazy. This is the last fight with the Avatar Guardian, and yep, look at the Breath of the Ocean into the Avatar Guardian. It was perfectly executed, means the wombo combo is there. If it used for the top lane defense, I think
they could have managed to defend it.
Yeah, they could have managed to defend it, you know.
Yes, and at this point, I think Bigetron just had so much control of the game, they could just end the game quite fast, especially with Bravo already having his items, Brands already having his items.
It's 11k net worth differences in 11 minutes.
Far too far, and the only one left defending was Carry and also Cho.
Yep, and the Carry was not enough damage yet, so I do think that there was just went downhill after that push on top lane.
Yes.
Yep. And that's game 1 for Bigetron Gamely and Saints Indo. And I do think Saints Indo need to spice up their communication skills, because I do think that there's a lot of mistake coming up from not Bigetron, Saints Indo coming up from communications. Like the decision making is just not there.
Yes, they didn't really have made a strong play compared to Bigetron.
Yep. And now we're going into the drafting phase of game number 2, and Bigetron now have the first pick. It's kind of hard for Saints Indo, to be honest. The direction will be directed by Bigetron game.
Yes, especially with Bigetron.
They win the Cloud. Why?
What?
You can just first pick the Cloud. You know, you can win the game.
Why did they ban Cloud? It's not the strongest of marksmen as well, but here you can see another Herod ban coming in for Saints Indo. I don't know what to say. It's always banned, and if you open it, like the opponent's most likely going to win.
Yep. I do think that Bigetron Gamely should have banned the Cloud, because you can just first pick the Cloud if that was your most signature hero, you know?
Yes.
Like Leomord being picked up by Aura. It was like, it's fine, because you want to play around that heroes, and if you want to play around Cloud, it's fine. It's nothing changes, and you can just adapt to it. Like probably having some good tanks as well, but probably they are scared to have Belleric getting first pick by Saints Indo.
Now we can see actually Grok being open, and Dreams is going to lock it instantly.
Yep. He's not even thinking, not questioning it. Like, he was like, guys, look at this.
You guys, the Grok is open.
Grok is open. I'm going to do this.
And like someone saying, hey, I think I want Cho. No,
Grok. No.
Give me Grok.
Give me the Grok. I don't care about your Cho. Cho cannot
beat later.
Yeah.
But Dreams is always known to play on Grok, even before Grok was always banned. No, the meta where you pick Grok and the opponent picks Cho every game. He always picks Grok, and his Grok is actually very, very strong.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, Dreams is actually top global for Cho. So, but we never see even once seeing he's on his Cho on the professional level. So it was like questionable on how. I don't think that he played Grok that much on ranked games though. Like I probably think that he didn't push it because he probably already comfort on this hero. Like I don't need to learn. This is too easy for me. So he learned on other heroes, but Bravo was just locked in that carry. We don't have to scare about Cloud anymore, guys. We have the carry right here.
Yes, and here we can have carry just locked in for Bravo, and once again a marksman.
I do think Leomord is here to be picked for Ampras. Because Ampras, if not marksman, it's Leomord, so probably Leomord.
You don't want to play Leomord against Tamas again. We can see the Harley just being picked. We don't know where this Harley is actually going. It might be going to mid lane, might be going to the side lane as well. We have to see later on.
Yeah, we saw the support Selena as well from Sugar just now, so it probably might be something, but we don't know what will happen. Because, still, no Minotaur, guys. Dalen is to comfort from that hero. Okay, so they do need to think what tank should be used in Saint Indo. Guardian Brands,
Your team
respect ban.
is picking.
Yes, and Brands, he can still play a few other. We can see maybe. Wait, Kimi's still open.
Yep, Kimi is still open.
Kimi is still open.
Nobody picking it. I don't want to Kimi, guys. So.
But Brands does play a lot of Kimi. He might pick Kimi on this last rotation.
Yep, but Clay might pick the Kimi.
Yeah, Clay also plays a lot of Kimi, and actually Gatot Kacha is being hovered right now by Clay. And it's Gatot Kacha once again, coming
Your
in
team
for
is
Saints Indo.
picking.
So Pras probably using this Lina, right? So the last pick will be Dalen's hero, the cheesy Dalen's hero, I think.
Right, he has
Oh,
played Rafaela, he has played Balman.
Yep.
We have seen even Aurora on Saints Indo.
Yeah, that's why, like, okay, Brands will use Kagura. I think Kagura is good. Okay, and then Natalia.
Really?
Oh, they were. Why?
Wait,
Okay, Saber.
Your team
Saber,
is picking.
are they playing a support Saber, just walking around ulting people up?
No way.
They might actually do it. I can see Saber being a support, but not Tamus. We can see
Okay,
Moskov.
Moskov actually for Pras.
Yes, Moskov. We haven't seen Moskov picked in quite a long time.
So Selena for Clay and Dalen will play the Harley. Okay, so this is actually a support Saber because I cannot think of anything like how do you play Saber support on the first 3 levels. Before you get that ultimate, you cannot do anything. Basically, you're just harassing using that blade and what?
But I think it's quite strong once you reach level 4, especially for assassinating people. You can actually pressure the lanes quite hard.
I do understand if you play Tamus support is understandable. You can push the lane, you have a high speed, and you just annoying. You can harass people, but Saber is just not makes into sense. But we will see on how Bigetron Gamely actually gonna play this. We will see version game 2 coming right away. Right, we're on to game 2 right now, but Saber, we haven't seen this since a long time. But you mentioned Saber before, right? Like yesterday you mentioned it's Saber actually.
Yes, because Billy is quite known to play Saber as well.
But Billy is never using it right now. So
Yes.
but Vin actually
As a support.
I think they hurt you before. Like
Oh,
they hurt it. They watched the video and was like, oh, this might be something that we can try on. And Vin is actually picking it.
Yes, and I think the Saber can be useful to lock Moskov down in the late game if he can land it really, really nice. Because the ult from Saber can actually hold someone for quite a long time in place, and it can just be bursted by everyone else.
I don't think it's the Moskov. It's probably the
Harley.
Yeah, the Harley, because they don't have the lock onto Harley. That's why the Harley was so good on this on that draft just now.
They just pick Saber to lock him down.
Yeah.
But then they pick Moskov, so it can be 2 targets actually.
Yep.
Whoever is like the most fed, just lock him down, use wild charge on him, just take him out as fast as possible. And I think at maybe at like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, it would be a very scary composition with Grok and also Saber just destroying one target.
Okay, now they're good to go. It seems that Vin is actually having the thumbs up into the referee and going for more games right now. But Dalen is actually using the Moskov, and I'm impressed using that Harley.
Yes, and we can see Dalen here being pressured by Sora right now.
It's too hard because Dalen was just zoning out. But Vin is actually going to solo this. Nope, he's going to give it to Brand. Like all supports do.
Yes, you wouldn't want to take the gold buff away from your carry.
Okay, the dive onto Dalen still have that blink. Okay, double blink.
Flicker as well?
Yep.
Yes.
Flicker and blink.
Request backup.
But Sora was just like, hit me, come on!
Because he has 2 of his members waiting behind him right now.
Okay, but Fredo is actually looking for that Saber, but Saber still managed to dash out.
Yes, we can see here Selena and also Gacha looking to join the fight.
Oh, the arrow hits into Sora. This might be something. Sora still can jump in. And the burst onto Clay from Brand. Yin Yang overturned. Clay died and get the first blood from Brand when Zekers is getting very low as well. Fredo is actually still there. Flicker out. But where's the Umbrella? Umbrella still managed to get the kill onto Fredo. Double kill for Brands. That's it. And Zekers going to back down a bit. Just recall, and Empress will take the mid lane with Bravo.
Yes, we can see 2 kills coming in for Branson and Kagura, and it will give him a lot of pressure.
Dreams. Oh, look at that wild charge, and now Empress is also very, very low. That's the wall, but no help is coming.
Yes, but just sending Pras home is quite a big deal already. And we can see here Dream still looking to try to burst down Pras.
Yep, and now Bigetron Gaming going for that turtle. The arrow is not there, and no contest at all.
Yes, a retribution coming in from Brands just to secure turtle.
Yep, Bravo. Already level 5, but there's the jump in from that Saber onto Clay. There's the burst that I'm talking about. That's Brands is actually going for more double kill again and again. Onto Clay and Fredo. This was the target of the double kill for Brands.
Yes.
Just now on top side, they double kill onto Clay and also as well as Fredo.
And the damage coming in from Saber and Brands as well was really, really big. Yep. He just destroyed Clay in one shot.
Oh.
Wow.
The Saber ulti and then the Yin Yang overturn from Brands was just destroying Clay right on this game.
I think this is what they actually aim for with Kagura and also Saber, just destroying one single target. For early game, I think Arita is actually the most... I mean, Clay with his Selena is the best target to actually aim for.
Yep.
And once he gets caught and once he is dragged down in the early game, he won't have actually a huge potential in the late game as well.
Yep. Okay, there's the burst down coming into Empress. Look at the burst. Look at... I know now what what you're talking about right now. As you know, with the Kagura they can combo it because the Yin Yang overturn will 100% hit as well. After he land down, he still have the Kagura stun. And now as well, using that wild charge, it was just bouncing off the air.
And especially the Grok has time to actually set a wall.
Okay, Brands is actually not in a good position. Okay, still have that second skill, and Fredo is actually getting stunned. The Avatar Guardian is there, and Drift is actually down. But the burst down onto Clay. Clay, is it gonna be enough? Still can manage to go out. The arrow is still hitting Brands, and Brands is in so much trouble. But Bravo is actually already on the fight. Now the Deadly Magic will get another kill onto Bigetron.
And what are you doing right now? They were so far ahead and suddenly they gave 3 kills away to Saints Indo, and this is a huge moment for Saints Indo. They can secure Turtle as well and maybe just cut down their gold deficiency by 1k.
Okay, the arrow just to secure probably because one of them is very, very low like Zekers, but Drift is actually looking. Oh, the turtle is getting secured by that Harley. From Pras, the Untitled Chapter will not hit anything, but Fredo going down because of the Saber.
Yes, and the Saber just doing so much work right now from Vin. That's ulting all the key targets from Saints Indo.
Yep, but he is solo. He needs to go back down, chill a bit. But the Kagura is already there. I think you just need to make the objective happen, right? From Bigetron. Okay, yes, the arrow is there. And Bravo is finishing up his endless battle right now.
And we can see Carry also just pushing it up towards the turret. They may be looking to pressure it, and maybe just Dreams trying to pull pressure away from Bravo.
Yeah, but okay, Dreams is actually getting kicked out, and Play is wanting for more. The Nature's Charge is there, but no, Dreams. Okay, he's going down by Pras.
But they did take a turret down, which is very, very worth. And Zachary right now
still have that Avatar Guardian just to escape the probably almost inevitable death.
Yes, and now we can see here Bran's looking actually for a buff steal up against Saints Indo, but gonna be kind of hard.
It's actually kind of fat of Dalen right there. Oh, arrow against Sora. Dalen already finishing up his Scarlet Phantom. This might be something for Saints Indo because it's 6 minutes in and Dalen already have that item. 2 kills onto him as well.
Did he skip his boots? That's what I'm actually questioning because he hit his item quite fast.
Yep. Okay, but actually Bigetron looking for another objective, and Zekers needs to be careful as the dive is there. Fredo just using that Jutken to find anything, but nope, Dreams was just tanking all the damage from Clay, and there's the Yin Yang overtime onto Zekers just to push everything away. And yeah, I think they're just going to for objective after objective. As you see, Empress is actually going for that push onto the bottom lane, and Bigetron going for that turtle again and again.
Yes, and this is going to be very hard for Saints Indo to actually
that was
contest
fast.
it. And that's the damage. Wow. I was thinking like maybe Saints Indo has a chance to contest this, but no.
Okay, Fredo didn't want to hit that Sora. Okay, Sora is actually deadly magic up and doesn't have enough damage to take on Sora, but the arrow didn't miss. But they almost. That was like 1 second differences right
like
there.
Like half a second, actually, not even 1 second.
Yeah. That was lucky of Dylan. Or it was calculated.
Maybe calculated.
Okay, and Dylan's still pushing that bottom lane. And I do think that Saints Indo actually have a chance on this game right now. All those 6k differences on 7 minutes. But Fredo is getting very low. It hits on Bravo, and there you go. But the help from the Saber right here, he just burned down. Zekers died.
Yes, indeed. Now we can see here Dreams looking for Pras.
Oh no,
he can get a kill on him. Oh no, it's going to be very bad because now the middle turret is open and up for grabs for BTR once this wave comes in.
And Bigetron was just all over the map on this game. I do think that Saints Indo they don't have a very good potential to win right here because Bigetron was already leading so much. 8k net worth in 8 minutes.
Yes, this is a very, very huge goal difference coming up for Bigetron right now, especially with the Saber support that we actually questioned early on the game, but it's been doing wonders for them.
Yep, even saving Bravo.
Yes, indeed. Because the lock on his ult takes so long to actually finish off.
Yep.
And it gives so much time to engage and disengage.
And the first, I do think this is the first or second item, Rose Gold Meteor, and we never see it before.
Yes, I agree on that.
Look at that. Oh, he's just using his Heptasis blade, and then he just gets Rose Gold Meteor. What a play from this
I thought he would actually go tank.
Yep.
But instead he's looking for the damage as well.
No, I think the damage only from the Heptasis.
Yeah, Heptasis.
And the Rose Gold Meteor was having a little bit of damage and the sustainability as well. So he will going for Athena Shield, I think, next. And Vin is actually deadly magic up. Oh, okay, Rose Gold Meteor is there. Grant's almost getting caught up, but there's the ultimate from the Saber.
That's locking him down. You can see Sora still looking for a kill. Can he do it?
Okay, Fredo.
Oh,
no.
Oh, the wall just misses slightly.
I think the Saber was just to punish every single mistake from Saints Indo.
I think, yeah. Like every time you're out of position, ult.
Yeah, ult, and you will be locked down in the wrong position, which has great cost as well. But Dalen, we see him pushing the second turret onto bottom lane, but he will be finished up by the turret as well. But Lord is now pushing out down the mid lane, and Bigetron wanted something to happen to end the game right here, right now.
Yes, they're looking to end the game right now. The Lord coming onto the mid inhibitor turret.
And there you go. It's very quickly to... Okay, Dalen is actually locked up and actually can be burst down. There's the Avatar Guardian onto Sora, but Zekers has to go down as well. Clay go down as well, and this is game.
This is game right now for Bigetron, earning their 2-0 against Saints Indo and finally getting a 3-0 they desperately need right now to stay in the race.
Yep. And there you go. Bigetron Gamely going to take that 3 points that they needed.
Yes, and it was a quite good win for them as well. Having earned 3 points, getting confidence boost. Although it wasn't the cleanest of games, especially in game 1, they could have played much better. But in game 2, I think the Saber pick really made Saints Indo out of tempo. It actually caught them off guard, and it was a really strong pick.
Yep. And cheesy pick from Bigetron. I was hoping for the cheesy pick strats from Saints Indo, but here it is coming in from Bigetron Gamely actually.
Yes. And Bigetron, they actually showed a very, very strong game today, and in the following week weeks, I really hope they can actually chase up onto the other teams because they do have a strong roster. It's just they're not very consistent with themselves.
Yep. Okay, that's it. That's the game for the last game. Saints Indo have to fall short again and again. And look at the MVP is the support. What? He's not making international. He's making a coronation medallion. I just, oh my god, this is mind blown.
He wants the extra movement speed.
He wants to chase people down and just use his ultimate. It was like being a support of a support.
Yes, and you can see here the picks coming in for BTR. Really, really nice. Just making them earn the 3 points they desperately need right now.
Okay, the damage, look at the 39% damage coming into 4 brands as well, and even 18%. Look at that, Bravo didn't do anything basically.
He was still farming up.
He was still farming
and the game
up.
just ended already.
Yeah, he's not shining on this game, but on last game he is shining using that hero. The Blazing Duet has so many important hits, and that's it.
Finally, Bigetron actually won 2-0, and they really desperately need those 3 points, which they actually finally got.
Now they literally have the chance to actually going for the top 8.
Yes, because they do need to race and claw back onto the table.
Yep, and we will see a little bit of highlight first on this last game of Saints Indo and Bigetron Gamely, and this is the first blood and double kill actually.
Yes, it's actually double kill, and they also got 2 gold buffs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, this is also the double kill. That's double kill on the same person, like Clay as well as Fredo. And this is what I say, like Saber just ult and then the nature chart is there. It was like a never-ending airtime.
Yeah, it's like you always stayed in air and just got bursted so crazily fast.
This is the great defense from Vin. Look at that. Bravo might dead if Gatot Kaca managed to use his second skill, but the ult is actually just there.
It was just perfectly on point.
Yep, it was on point, and this is just the engagement from Vin, exactly on point as well. He goes for the Dalen, bursts it down, and then the game is ending because Dalen is the richest on their team from Saints Indo, and that was just it.
Yes, and we can see Bigetron just dominantly winning and being hungry for those 3 points they desperately need right now. And they finally got it, and now they're kind of back in the race to get top 8, so it's a good week for Bigetron.
Yeah, it's a good week for Bigetron indeed, because the top 8, well, I think we will see the standings very, very soon as well. But I do think that the race onto top 8 is really, really hard as well. But I do think that Bigetron Gaming can manage it because the points was, the difference of the points was just really, really a few only, like 1 point,
yeah, I think
2 points.
I think they're 1 point behind Aura right now.
Yep.
Because Aura did get 1 point against
what's it there now? Oh, Aerowolf.
Aerowolf, yes.
Okay, and now here it is, the standings for week 4, which is Bigetron Gaming now chasing the Prime Esports. Look at that, it's even the 11th, like the Prime Esports have 6 points, Bigetron have 6 points, Aura have 7 points, and then the 7 and 8 was like 9 and 8. And,
yes.
And 1 win from Aura, 2-0, you can chase onto the 5th place right now.
Now, because the teams are really, really close together in terms of points, which makes it very hard to actually get into the top 8, especially with teams like the Prime Esports even taking down Evos Esports just now.
Yep, that was a great point for the Prime.
Yes, and it just shows that each team can beat each other. Yep. Despite like you being the last place against the first place, you can still steal points off them.
Yep, and we see here it was a great race onto the top 8 right now, because even PSG RRQ was on the 7th place right now. It's on 9 points, was only 2 points behind Aura. Even Bigetron Gamely, if they got another 2-0, they will chase like the PSG RRQ's point right now, which is. It was a really great and intense top 8 race.
And with only 3 weeks following, it's going to be a very, very hard 3 weeks in the next 3 weeks, because they need to win every game. Like every game they win is really, really big for their points.
Yep, but that's it for week 4. But we don't forget to thank our sponsors for this event. this event will not be happening without the help of our sponsor, and of course we would like to thank Bukalapak, Gamely, Wi-Fi Master Key, MiChat, and Cuttingden, as well as HyperX. And this is actually presented by Munten.
Yes.
This is very official, guys. It's MPL. So this tournament is, for those who you don't know, this is actually official Munten tournament. The
Yes,
biggest in the country.
The top tier.
Yeah, the top tier one, indeed. But that's it for week 4. We will be back for week 5 next week on the same schedule. Actually, we will start at 11 a.m. On Saturday, as well as the Sunday. We will always start at 11 a.m. But yeah, that's it for this week and today. That was the last match, a great match, good game for Bigetron and as well as Saints Indo. We will coming back next week and see you there next week.